Because it cut you off last week and you were probably saying something really important.
Last week I was saying hi. And it was too soon. So hopefully you get to hear me say hello. Good evening if you're in the US or the North, and good morning if you're in the South. Today I want to give you a couple of solutions, quick fixes for when you're wishing for a treat, and you don't have to be a baker. You can be a total non-baker. In fact, I just had a sudden thought, and that is to let Chris, my non-cooking husband, make them. But that's, just far too much of a surprise for my husband, because, he gets, literally steam coming out of his ears.
Do you see this? This is a panicked look on my face.
So, as I mentioned it, the eyebrows started changing.
What is wrong with you?
Okay, fine. I will make it. So I'm going to be doing there's a recipe on my channel that did really well, very popular, and that is a nut butter bread. We have done all kinds of nut butters, including, peanut butter, which peanuts is not a nut, it's a legume. I learned later. And so today I'm going to be using almond butter, but you can use any nut butter of your choice. And that includes, for me, if you do keto, not strict, but if the macros fit, then, which would include then dairy products, then use a natural organic peanut butter, and make sure to stir your butter before you add it to your ramekin, cup, mug, whatever. So the ingredients also, by the way, are listed in the description box, and if you want to make this with me, preheat your oven. If you are making it in the oven, preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit, 176 Celsius. And also we're going to try it in the microwave, so you got options. These cakes are the basic ingredients required for the cake to rise, to come out, like a cake. So whatever flavorings you want to add to it, please feel free and go ahead. But I'm just going to be covering the base of the cake recipe, because, but essentially I'm baking 4 cakes today. Let's begin. So, to this mug and this ramekin, I'm going to be adding 40 grams of my nut butter, 1 large egg. You want your egg to weigh around 54 grams. That's your large egg. Well, for me anyway. 1.5 tablespoons of sweetener to sweeten up your cake, of course, and 2 pinches of baking powder for extra rise. Now, I found a similar cake recipe on kirbyscravings.com, and she doesn't add baking powder. I like to add baking powder because it's not much. It's only 2 pinches, so I'm going to add it because, of course, you want your cake to rise as high as possible. While I'm doing the nut butter cake, let's have a roll call.
All right. I was about to give you a woo siren before because you mentioned dirty keto and the keto police are going to come. But let's talk about that later.
Just greasing all my containers as well. This is just little bit of avocado oil. If you're lazy to melt butter and stuff like that, it's just a little bit of avocado oil. I found with avo oil that there's no aftertaste. Olive oil, there is an aftertaste. So, anyway.
All right, so we have got Ruth is here, the
Keto Mama.
Auntie Judy. Now,
yes.
Please take note that
you
I said
must
Auntie
stress Auntie, because I actually wait for Auntie Judy's name.
Auntie Judy is here, present and accounted for. Marianne is here.
Hello, Marianne.
we have got Deborah Bremer,
Hello, Deborah. How are you?
Angie Hostetler,
The crew's here. Hello, Angie.
the Melbourne Mischief Maker, Michael Rosener,
Michael Rosner, how are you?
Paddy Dixon.
Hello, Paddy.
Oh, I got to hit two in one here
Oh,
because Mom is here.
I love our little family, Keto family.
Mom is here. Hello.
Hi, Mom.
And Becky is here. Hello, Becky. And while I'm here, I got a quick tip for everyone. Actually, no, because it's mostly ladies that won't work.
Tip.
Yeah,
A
quick
cooking tip.
No, not a cooking tip. Just a general.
Then I might trust you.
General life hack. If you want to lose 5 pounds really quickly, just trim your beard down. Like I said, it won't work for the ladies, but you know.
You never know. Some of us are actually growing beards, aka me.
Yeah.
On one side.
Nice mustache, Mel.
Yeah, great. Hormone balance.
Did I say Paddy Dixon?
You said.
Well, anyway, Paddy Dixon is here. Jennifer Fine, Lynx Lady.
Hello, Lynx Lady. Thank you for joining us again.
What is Lynx Lady's first name?
She might not have wanted to tell us. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to ask anyway. Oh, Lackey is here.
Yay.
Nice of you to show up on time this week, Lackey. It has been duly noted. And we are
Cooking
up
with gas.
to date. Yes, that is everybody. The gang is all here. Rock on. Michael says poor Chris will catch a cold by trimming.
Oh, our weather's actually been, it's settling down now. We've had a crazy summer. Like if you're not really familiar, we had a tornado that hit us on the evening of Christmas Day. And that crazy weather, it has simmered down, but it's just been all over the place this summer. So I'm very happy now that the weather's cooling down and we might get some, consistency.
Patty says she waved back.
Ah,
Oh, Lynx Lady is Shirley Millar.
no. Nice, Shirley. You took us by surprise there.
Didn't
Thank goodness you're
didn't
here,
Shirley
Shirley.
say she was having issues with her account
Yeah.
commenting and things?
Um,
Is that Shirley?
Yes, it was Shirley, but I'm not sure if she was Lynx Lady then, back then.
No, because I used to be Shirley Millar. That's how I knew it was Shirley.
That was the account that she was having problems with, though.
Lackey's blowing me a kiss
Nice.
just because I was so whiny last time.
He's always whiny. Last time,
There's nothing-
that's a bit misconstrued, love.
There's nothing like a good complaining session. Danny Mizrahi
Danny.
says, and Danny Mizrahi from Montreal, Canada is here.
Nice.
Also known as Whoville.
Hoovel.
Whoville.
No, that's a insider joke between you and your friend, isn't it?
Yes, I have a really good friend from Canada, and I tell him he lives in Whoville all the time. Well, the last, I don't know how many pictures that he sent me, it's been neck deep in snow. So it looks like Whoville. Looks like a postcard from a fantasy movie. Jojo Johnson is in the house.
Good stuff. Hello, Jojo, and hello, Mr. Jojo. How is the foot? Is it getting better? And how are you guys?
Whose foot is doing what?
Mr. Jojo broke his foot
Oh,
about 2-3 weeks ago, eh, Jojo? So I just like to check on how he's doing.
well, yes, hope that's all healing up as it should be. How did Mr. Jojo break his foot is the question.
Don't answer that. That's personal. Okay.
Ruth says use those arms when you were doing the
Yes. Use those arms. Bit of elbow grease. I'm going to need this later, so.
baby work. Yeah.
Shouldn't do that. I should wipe my hands.
Danny says Whoville is from The Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
Now, of course, you guys you might not realize, but you're actually our core community. And we haven't posted videos regularly this month. In fact, in the last month, I think we've only posted like 2 videos. But today I'm going to share with you what is going on. Well, a little bit of what is going on in the background.
I wonder how long it is till you blame me for this.
No, I'm not. It's got nothing to do with you. So please don't insert yourself into the conversation. Thank you.
It's funny, you and Lucky share the same sentiment because she says, Chris forever the shit disturber.
Yeah, so it's been a year since I've done the hair experiment. And my hair used to be super, super thin. I had bald patches, I think in this section of my hair. Yeah, my hair was long, which didn't help, with the weight of it and stuff like that. And I was on a mission to fix my hair. And you guys who've been watching me for a long time, you've been through all of it with me. So I want to say thank you. But also, we're getting ready to do the hair video, and there's been a bit of supply chain issues with that. I want to offer this to you. This is the new and improved hair solution. Now you can see there's a screaming difference. This is my own solution. The screaming difference is that there is natural red onion juice in this. But I have managed to source an onion oil that doesn't smell like this, like onion. Yeah, the ladies who were doing the experiment with me said that it's difficult to wash out of their hair, and so instead of the red onion oil, we jumped to castor oil. I didn't find it as effective. It still worked, yes, but much more gentler than the red onion juice. And so I thought, before we do the video, we need to fix this. So I have come up with this, which is going to, achieve both kind of things. You get the potency of the onion without the smell. So that's what I've been working on. I've been filling bottles and had to wait for this special thing to arrive, product to arrive, and I've been doing other things which I will be able to share with you. But as we're able to share with you, we'll drop the big news as we can, yes. So
Becky is asking what kind of nut butter you are using.
So I'm using the Kirkland brand almond butter. But okay, this one in the carbs, it's not fantastic. Per 100 grams, it is serving size 32 grams. The carbohydrates per serving is 7 grams. So we're looking at about 8.5 carbs for this cake. It is going to be completely dependent on the nut butter you use. Obviously, if you make your own nut butter, it's going to turn out better, and in terms of carbs as well. It's 1.5 tablespoons of sweetener. I'm using brown because the almond butter is kind of brown. So there you go.
Grandma Green is here.
Hello, Grandma. How are you?
Says, OMG, so busy in my kitchen I almost forgot the live.
I wonder if your grandkids are there today. Anyway, so I've got all my ingredients mixing.
Michael says, Becky, that's Costco brand. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Costco.
Costco.
Almond butter. And he says, insert Chris. That's a really bad nickname. I was going to say you can call me the inserter, but that doesn't work. Grandma Green's got 2 grandsons in the house.
Nice.
And Danny is asking, so what is that red onion oil? It's got a few other things in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got a few other things in it. So the red onion oil is red onion, finely diced, ground, then sifted or passed through a cheesecloth or thin tea towel, and you use the juice of that. But you know what? It's going to be so much better for you, I personally think, than going through all that trouble, mixing it up yourself, trying to source all the products, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, can you please show what that looks like? I'm going to do a ramekin.
Type some thing vision, but Auntie Chris isn't here.
Ah, that's true.
It's kind of hard because it's moving.
It's all right.
But focus. There we go. Oh, Becky Nelson is here.
Yay! Hello, Becky.
Hello,
How are
Becky.
you?
Becky says, working for a client so I can only listen joyously for today. Well, we are happy to have you here, Becky. I think Becky missed last week.
Yes, but Becky does let me know when she's not going to come, when she's not going to be with us, and why. So, because you don't read all the comments, do you?
No.
Huh?
No. Michael says must be some tears to make it too. Only mine, Michael, from the slave labour. Bruce says going to try the onion shampoo from India.
Nice.
Becky, just Becky.
Yes, Becky.
That sounds bad, just Becky. So we've got Becky and Becky Nelson.
Just say, when it's Becky Nelson, say Becky Nelson.
That's easy. Well, Becky says thumbs up, yes, of course. Becky Nelson says, much love and prayers for success in all your work. Remember to give thumbs up, people, and moolah is possible. They work hard for their money.
Moolah. I love that.
I haven't heard it called moolah for a long time.
For a long time, yeah.
And she says, a song from the 80s. They work hard for the money.
That's a classic, that one.
Yeah, I just murdered that, that's for sure. Oh, wow, and Becky Nelson's dropped us a big super chat.
Oh, thank you so
Becky.
much. Thank you.
What a sweetheart.
I forget to promote, hit the thumbs up, and I forget all that because I'm trying to, show you things. Other things anyway.
You've got to get your whole spiel down, Pat.
I know, I'm just so not a professional.
You've got to use phrases like, hey guys, what's going on? Y'all aren't ready for this. And smash that thumbs up button.
Smash, and oh goodness.
I laugh when I hear YouTubers say, destroy the like button. And it's literally, you just go.
One click.
Yeah.
No.
Michael says, please don't sing, Chris. I have sensitive hearing.
Yes, and
Ruth says, oh, my ears. And Jojo says she was having technical issues.
ah,
But we're glad you're back, Jojo.
yeah.
You missed my dulcet tones as I sang an 80s song.
What song do you know? I didn't even hear him sing.
You sang along. In fact, it might have been you that ruined it.
All right.
Work hard for the money.
To cover the bowl or not to cover the bowl. I've left my oven door open too long.
Oh, Becky Nelson says you did good, Chris. Thank you for proving I am old.
Oh,
Well, all I can say, Becky, is that I knew the song instantly just from the lyrics, so I must be really old too.
Yes. Alright, I'm just going to put this aside. Let my oven catch up. But let's do the microwave version, right? So we'll go put that in for 90 seconds, and my microwave is a 700 watt microwave. If you have a 900 watt, what are you doing? I still need that.
I know you need it, but I don't know you need it. Carry on.
Let's try that again.
You're talking about your microwave.
My microwave is a 700 watt microwave. If you have a 900 watt microwave, you need to reduce your 90 seconds by 15 seconds. And you could even go, you could even do 20 and then check it, like just for those last 5. Sorry, Becky.
Becky is asking what's the oven temp, Mel?
350 Fahrenheit.
And the reason I stole your eggs is because Danny has said, can you show me the egg carton? So a bit of thing, I hope this doesn't open like halfway through me doing this. Focus is really good. There we are. They are free range eggs, and the important thing to note, we are checked in and they are extremely happy free range eggs. Happy chickens.
Happy chickens, yes. I only buy free range eggs because I used to buy like the cheap eggs. I don't know how to say this different besides cheap, but it's the eggs where they pump the chicken with hormones so that they can grow faster, produce faster, all that. I actually had the hormones in the eggs affected my hormones, and it sent everything out of whack. And when I changed my eggs alone, that actually at least stopped the rate at which I was putting on weight. This is like before keto, when I was still trying to discover what was going on with my body and why was I putting on weight so fast. And then went to the doctor as well, confirmed that I was going through menopause and like forget ever losing weight again kind of thing. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look.
Goodness me.
Okay, we'll let it cook.
That looks really nice.
It smells nutty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
so
nice.
this is the reason why we buy free range eggs. And you know, it's kind to the little chickies.
Imagine coming across a chicken that's been pumped full of steroids. They're aggressive enough as it is.
Yeah, I know, right? So, this time I think I'm going to mix this up in a separate bowl, just because I find it's a little bit better than, you know, because I've greased my pan, my mugs and things with oil. So mixing it is just going to negate the whole thing of greasing your mug, your cake. Anyway.
Jojo says, I almost got through alive without messing something up. Jojo says, you should do an encore, Chris. Michael says, no, Jojo, I'm still traumatized. Thank you for that, Michael. Thank you for inserting yourself there, Michael. Grandma Browbark is here.
Yeah, hello, Grandma Louise.
She says, hi, leaving hospital, I think it's son-in-law, SIL, just going home. I can't wait to try this cake.
Yes. Nice to see you. Right. I had a little thing. All right, so what I'm doing is for this yogurt cake, I'm going to be making 2, right? So I'm just doing 2 lots of mug ingredients in here, mixing it all in the one bowl for both containers. So I've got 200 grams of Greek yogurt here, and to that I'm going to add 2 large eggs.
Becky's asking, is that full fat Greek yogurt?
It is.
Yes, it is.
It's no sugar added. It's full fat, huh?
Yep, it is full fat.
Yes.
We only really get two. You get that one and you get the light, and it's definitely not the light.
Right.
You're welcome, Danny. Danny said thank you for the egg. Jojo says that looks good. Grandma Green says, I thought I was the only person with a 700 watt microwave. 90-second bread is 2-minute bread for me.
Right, then you should look at my 90-second bread because this is the microwave I use for it. And go by my timings because, you know, we've got the same microwave, so.
Our microwave is hopeless.
It's not hopeless. It does what it's meant to do. You know, we heat up things in it, and that's about it. And then, of course, you know, with the mug recipes or the 90-second recipes.
If I heat up dinner in that microwave, like reheat dinner, the outside is to the point where it could melt glass. The inside is still the same temperature as when it came out of the fridge.
Right. Okay.
Michael says, steroids, chicken versus Chris, who would win? Me, definitely me. I've been attacked by a chicken before, and it came off very much second best.
Really?
Yep.
Tell us the story.
Oh no, just...
Where were you? What were you doing near a chicken, first of all?
I was in a park, and chickens have there's chickens, gooses, turkeys, all that kind of stuff, or geese rather. They have a reputation for attacking little kids. And one came at my nephew, so I kicked it. Like I said, it came off second best.
I don't think Mom Henderson is going to be very happy with you, I have to say.
Look, if it comes down to it's me or the chicken, it's going to be the chicken. Jay Rugoff has arrived.
Oh yeah, hello Jay, how are you today?
What is up with it, Jay? Jay says, does the oven give the cake a better texture or same as using a microwave?
I think more like, okay, let's discuss this. With mug recipes, the microwave heats whatever you're cooking unevenly. So this is the result. You're going to get I don't know if you can see the surface, but it's not like straight like you would bake, like a cake baked in an oven. That's the difference.
Mum's not happy with me.
I did put 2 of those. However, the bamboo fiber was one single. So I need to add more, babe. I almost made a mistake. I added a single amount of bamboo fiber.
Wait for my my favorite supporter to come in and go, oh, it's because of that idiot in the background distracting her.
Okay. I think I'm gonna get white sweetener instead because this yogurt cake it's very much like a tart kind of thing. So we'll try that.
Bruce says, steroid chicken, is that where the running around like a chicken with your head cut off comes from?
I don't know. Maybe it is.
No, it's not. It's just the fact that when you do cut off a chicken's head, it can live for quite some time.
Yes.
Yeah. So the feet just go ballistic. Grandma Green says, I mostly make peppermint tea in mine.
In the microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jojo says, lol. Mom H is not happy. She says no.
I knew.
And says she has 130-day-old chicks coming soon.
Oh, nice.
Michael says revenge. That is Chris. Patty Dixon says, I think you only put 1 baking powder.
Yes. Oh, I fixed, yeah, she would have seen me fix it.
Yeah. Danny says, Chris and Mel, I will track down an incredible YouTube video on how to use a microwave oven. It will be an OMG experience for you. You can use a microwave oven of any power to cook incredible foods. Okay.
Who said that?
Danny, Mizrahi.
Nice. Nice. Very nice. And I think I'm going to eyeball this. Is that clean? Yes.
Mom says, I grabbed the chicken who offended someone and stuffed it in my vest for the rest of the day. Well, see, you weren't around on that day, Mom. I was a lot younger and a lot less able to deal with situations, so I felt like I was fighting for my life.
What? I'm just eyeballing this. I hope it's right.
Wait, have you ever squared up with a chicken? No, you haven't.
I have never, and I'm from Africa, people, so that's why it amazes me.
What has that got to do with the price of fish?
It amazes me that you have like the other week you told us the story of how you had a setu with the kangaroo. Like, I'm from Africa. I should be the one that is having these altercations with these big and small animals, you would think, and yet not the case. Anyway, how are we doing? Yay, we had 350. I'll give,
So, is it true that you have lions and tigers running through your backyard?
no,
No. So why would you encounter any more animals than me?
because I should, even though we don't have animals running through our backyard, we are more in, closer proximity, I think.
Would you like a shovel to keep digging here?
No, I'm fine.
Because that just sounds like a big pile of manure.
Okay, so can you put the timer on for 20 minutes? Preheated oven, 350 Fahrenheit, 176 Celsius. My container here, ramekin, is greased. Added the batter to the ramekin, cover with foil, and in it goes.
Go.
Both done. So now let us just have a look. Let us just microwave this yogurt cake now. So you're going to go for 90 seconds yet again.
So Ruth is asking what kind of yogurt did you use?
It's equivalent to Walmart's generic brand. So our big chain of shopping or grocery shopping is called Coles, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, so no sugar added, Greek style natural yogurt, the carbohydrates. How much did I use? I used 100 grams. So let's go to the 100 gram mark. 5 carbohydrates per 100 grams. So that's about a 5 carb cake, because everything else is very minimal carbs. And the bamboo fiber is putting some fiber in there, so it's going to be even lower net carbs, right? So could possibly looking at a 0 net carb cake for the yogurt cake, if it works. Let's see. I'm just going to make some space for myself.
Mom says, yes, I do eat my chickens too. Danny says, I've been doing this for months now and it changes the game when microwave cooking. It's incredible, but you can do it by simply reading your microwave manual.
Wow.
Interesting. I must admit, I never read the manual because I don't ever read manuals. I wouldn't even know where the manual for it was, but maybe I can find it online.
You could get it online, yeah. You could get it online.
Becky says it's Greek yogurt. Ruth, oh, yep, you already answered that one.
Yeah.
Lucky says Chris equals drama.
Yes.
Never a truer word spoken, Lucky. Michael says Chris would be a bit chewy, Mrs. H. Oh, okay. CFG Chef Fat Grams is in the house.
Hello, Chef. How are you?
Thanks, Chef. Hopefully that reaches. The chef says, good evening all. Helping my brother stay on his floor at the moment. Hope everyone is well this evening.
Yes.
Nice to have you here, Chef. And for anybody that doesn't know who Chef is, please, after the live, go and check out his channel.
Yes.
I was watching Chef's latest, but I don't know if you've seen it.
I have. We haven't even spoken about it, but I watch Chef's videos all by myself without even reference or referring to you. So which one?
As soon as I get the
cookies?
notification. It was the Stay Soft cookies,
Yes.
which uses some ingredients that I hadn't heard of, and I had to go look them up because it seemed interesting. But man, those cookies look good.
Yes, I agree.
Check out that video, peeps, if you haven't already.
Yes, if you like gooey, little bit of soft, chewy cookies, get in there. Yes, I swing all kinds of ways with cookies. I appreciate a crunchy cookie, and I appreciate a gooey, chewy cookie. I love both. This is now talking about choc chip, of course, but yeah, I love both. I don't mind either way.
I would happily sell my soul for a chocolate chip cookie. It's about my favorite keto treat.
I think this needs longer.
Bit runny?
No, just a little jiggly actually. Right. So we might go another 30.
Oh, I don't mind a bit of jiggle. Michael says, hey chef, who would win, Chris or a chicken? And in a disgraceful response, I must add, chef says, definitely the chicken.
I do a good chicken sound, I have to say.
Jennifer Fine says, what sweetener are you using?
I use monk fruit. Have I got, yeah.
Oh, Michael said Jennifer, it's monk fruit. Yeah.
But it's nice sometimes to see the packet, and I'm sorry that I don't do this in my videos. I just don't have the space to have all the packets. Some of you might have watched my pantry video. I've got to stack the ingredients, but that's what I use. And like I buy the classic and then I grind it down to a powder. So I use that's powdered sweetener. I know you can buy it separate, but I find that this is available in my local grocer just down the road. So it costs me like a little bit of effort to get powdered, and then I buy the golden as well for a brown sugar substitute.
Paula Sloat is here, says hello from Florida.
Hello, Paula. Wow, Florida. Yeah. Wow.
If I didn't live here, I want to live in Florida.
Your time is on, isn't it?
Yes. And you've got 14 minutes.
Yes.
Michael says, thought so, chef. About the whole chicken thing. And Michael also says, what are manuals? There we are. Finally, Michael and I agree. I don't think I've ever read an instruction manual. Even when I am hopelessly lost at whatever it is.
I've done with flat pack furniture. I have done. I've read instructions, and so have you. But you do a quick look.
I'm not talking about flat pack furniture. I'm talking about like an appliance.
I thought you said you have never read an instruction manual. He
haven't.
Didn't specify, did he?
A diagram of how to put something together, which incidentally doesn't work anyway. Find me a piece of flat pack furniture where you don't have like 20 bits left over.
20. I've never and I actually quite enjoy putting flat pack furniture together. I've never had 20 items left over.
Excuse me, when we put together that bed, the bed we got for the guest room, we had an entire packet of bits left over.
That's because you were involved. I was just passing you...
Has it fallen apart yet?
I was just passing you wood and...
Ruth says, thank you Mel, I can squeeze that in on special occasions.
Nice.
Becky says, I still have small microwave my parents sent me with to college many moons ago.
Wow, that's
I
amazing.
don't have the owner's manual anymore.
I wonder what brand is that. That's awesome.
They're saying that they don't build them like they used to is incredibly true.
Yes, and I'm assuming, Becky, that you're not fresh out of college.
It's so horrible, you don't know.
No, I said I'm assuming, so she would confirm or deny. Okay.
Chef, oh sorry.
No, you go. You get up to date with all the comments, because this is an interactive live show where we're interactive, people.
Well, Chef says, doing well, my sister and brother. Becky says, your cookies are yummy, Chef. So Becky's already into it. Good. New name in the chat. And I don't know how to say it, but it's RR space RR. So RR. RR.
RR.
I'll say it like a pirate. RR. Well, anyway, RR says hello.
Hello.
So hello to you. And
Let
welcome.
us know your name, introduce yourself to everybody who is watching, and us, of course. And yeah, feel free to interact with us and get to know everybody. We have been doing these regular weekly live shows now for 6 months, and it's just a hangout space for a bunch of friends to come together, and I will make my hands busy and do a recipe of some sort.
Grandma Green says, I came back into the room just in time to hear Mel say, I swing all kinds of ways. Grandma was briefly alarmed.
You swing all kinds of ways, or was it? I can't remember what I said.
Ruth Hatchett says a new name. Hello, Ruth.
Hello, Ruth.
And welcome. Ruth says, what's the chewy cookie recipe? Ruth, if you go on YouTube, just search for Chef Fat Grams, or his name's actually in the chat as well. I think you can click on his name from the chat.
Yes.
And it's the most recent video.
Yes.
Danny says, not reading instruction manual. So typical of guys, just like never asking for driving directions.
Oh yes.
But I don't need driving directions, Danny. So why would I
If
ask
you're
you?
lost, then I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you.
We've been together 15 years. Name me once, honestly, without pulling any of your normal skullduggery, name me once
Look at this.
that we have been
He
lost.
insults me and then he expects me to corroborate his story. Now, how does that work in the real world?
Name me one time we've been lost, even in cities that I don't know.
We've been lost so many times.
Oh, you lie like a cheap
We
clock.
have moved, when we moved countries from New Zealand to Melbourne, we would often get lost.
No, we wouldn't.
Yes, we would. And when we moved from Melbourne to the Gold Coast, which is an 18-hour drive, it is virtually a whole other place, nowhere close. We got lost there too. So,
No, we didn't.
yes, we did.
You cannot get lost in this day and age. You just keep driving till you find somewhere you recognize.
Do you know why this is stuck, huh? Because I mixed my cake in the mug. I feel.
This is karma for that pack of lies you just told.
Pack of lies, excuse me.
Michael says, yep, I agree, Chris. There are spare parts left over. The cabinets may collapse at some point, but that's not his fault. Exactly, Michael. I love it. I love how Michael swings from like just roasting me and then, he's on my side. It's a good pal. Anne Marie is here. Anne Marie.
Hello, Anne-Marie. Oh my God, the original OG. How are you?
Well,
Thank you for coming.
Anne's got a bone to pick with you.
Go for it.
Anne says, Chris, please talk to Mel about adding more tiers to Patreon, as $10 just doesn't seem like enough for all that you do.
Oh, wow.
That's so sweet.
Thank you so
Anne-Marie.
much. I do want to, I need time. I am pretty pressed for time. I need to look at it properly, especially like with Patreon. I need to be consistently uploading recipes there, and at the moment it's a little bit at a standstill now because I'm trying to bring, there's there's something that's going to affect the entire keto world that I'm working on. And I'm talking about dollars, right? So when that drops, I want my friends to know first. So I feel like it is really important because, you know, well, you will get the benefit first because you'll hear about it first. But I mean, this week we've got to come up with labeling and instructions, work on it, and get this done for all the bottles that I've been packing last week. And but we're still gonna put out some videos. I want to drop. When I start dropping the videos, they're going to come in quick succession because, you know, like every week we're testing recipes and we need to make videos of them and catch up. So this is the yogurt cake, by the way.
Do you want me to pull it close?
Yeah. I reckon that is, I don't know where the liquid is coming from. It looks like it's watery more than
yogurt,
anything.
I would say.
Yeah. But I do want to taste it. Thank you. Would you like a taste?
Of course. Mr. Pod Catholic.
Oh, very soft. Look.
Michael says, run it's a trap. Thank you. Ruth Hatcher says, thank you. Michael says, leave him be, Mel. Men don't get lost ever.
There's a lemonness to it. Is that what you're getting?
It tastes like something else. I'm trying to figure
there
out
is
what
a
it is.
yogurt taste to it. It's not eggy, not at all. It's yogurty, if that makes sense. So it's like a sweeter version of Greek yogurt. And there's a tanginess to it, like I added lemon juice. I would be inclined to add a little bit more sweetness, actually.
Could I have another taste? I've got to work out.
It's very different.
What on earth-
Very, very different cake.
What it is. Yeah, there's a little bit of lemon there.
And lemon from where?
But it's reminding me of something that I've had before and I can't get to it. My brain doesn't work that great on the best day.
It's actually reminding me of an old South African thing that I grew up on, but years ago. And
What?
I don't know. I'm getting that reminder and I'm thinking, what was it that I used to eat?
Jojo says it looks like a flan.
It does. I agree
Yummy.
with that.
Yeah.
And I reckon that when you bake it, it's going to get the, you know, the burnt cheesecake crust on top. I reckon when I remove the foil, how are we doing for time? Are we 10 minutes in at least?
There's 4 minutes left.
Okay, I'll remove the foil.
Oh, Ruth. I thought we were friends, Ruth. Ruth, aka Keto Mama, says you slap him. That's how it works in the real world.
I agree. Oh man. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see inside the oven? It's looking way better than, of course, baked mug cakes always look better than microwave mug cakes. Let's just be clear. Now, I didn't mix my nut butter properly just for time, and you'll be able to see that there's little bits and pieces of solid nut butter at the bottom. And
Is that a bad thing, though?
well, no, it's not a bad thing, but I like to, you know, full disclosure and all that. And this one stuck a little bit, the complete bottom stuck to the base of the mug because I mixed it in the mug. So if you want to make it, do it in a bowl first. But yeah.
Super Ron has
Hello,
arrived and
Ron.
says, good evening, Mel and Chris and friends. Hey Ron, how are you doing?
Do you want to try that one?
I do.
There's a piece I've cut out for you.
And Celiac Revelation
Hello, how are you?
says, my guy wants to know if you have any good kangaroo recipes, LOL.
I don't eat that.
I do, but the only thing I've ever had is kangaroo steaks.
You know what it tastes like? Have you ever made the nut butter bread? It tastes like that in a sweetened form. So you're getting the same consistency. And by the way, if you leave out the sweetener out of this, you can make yourself peanut butter 90-second bread or nut butter. Yeah, it's quite nice actually. It's a lovely, it tastes like pound cake. And like with the pound cake, you would add something like a warm custard over, or a sugar-free warm maple syrup. Think of the warm cake vibes. Definitely.
It's got
Would you agree with that?
The consistency and kind of feel of like a banana cake or a carrot cake or
Agreed.
even a warm like mud cake, but
And it makes you feel like, gosh, I could do some chopped walnuts in that. I could do a little bit of carrot. You could do cream cheese frosting with it. Please know that when I say all these things, they are keto versions and sugar-free. So, yes.
it's giving me Reese's peanut butter vibes, Reese's Cups taste.
And then if we added a bit of orange, would that?
I don't know. Oh wow.
These
Okay.
cakes are rising right out of the pan.
Yeah, see, I've
And
been
I'm getting
spooking this for the longest
very
time.
warm.
Oven is always better than microwave. We're going to stop the press for a second because Anne-Marie has given us a big super chat.
Oh, thank you
Super
so
sticker.
much. Thank you.
Says that she loves the banter. Thank you so much, Anne-Marie.
Thank you, Anne-Marie.
And she says, back at you, Mel. For those of us not always in the live stream, Patreon is a great way to support you. The cake looks fabulous.
Thank you. Oh,
Anne-Marie has just been like the
gold.
staunchest supporter
She's gold.
from day one. And it's
Yes.
lovely to actually see you in a live.
We
Anne-Marie, so
actually
get to
have
interact.
quite a few people who are very supportive of us, many of which are watching us right now. So thank you so much for, I don't know how, what, you like,
That
you,
was the timer.
oh,
You don't know how what?
I don't know what I was going to say. You interrupted my train of thought.
That
But I'm
idiot in
gonna-
the background.
I'm going to let that go for longer, guys.
Okay, well I'll time how long you leave it for. Not when it should start.
It seems like to me that the yogurt cake requires more cooking than the nut butter cake that we're testing out. So,
Now, Danny is asking how I send you guys a message re microwave cooking.
are you on our Facebook chat group? Because you could send one there, or you
Either-
can comment on any video. Not during the live, but maybe click on one of our videos and you can comment there. You can always remove it if you don't want it, whatever seen. Instagram, private message, Facebook and Instagram. So those are the options. You can also email us at homefamilyrecipes@gmail.com.
I like your top.
Thank you.
Top is very nice.
Not new. It's about the second time I've worn this during a live show.
I don't remember seeing this before.
This is how he is. I will be with him going shopping and I'll put it on one day and he'll say, sneaky shopping.
Maybe it's just because you look like a breath of fresh air when you get dressed up and all that.
In other words, I look terrible otherwise when I don't dress up.
Wow, way to take the compliment and just, bah.
I love to throw him under the bus.
Danny says if it's something to do with lemony flavour, you definitely need to add poppy seeds.
Agreed.
I could work.
And I think, okay, just let's look at it again, right? It seems to have, if you look at this cake, ignoring the side, it seems to have sunk a little bit in the middle. So then the question then is, do we increase the bamboo fiber amount in this cake to make it more cake-like instead of flan-like? But I'm not unhappy with the taste of it at all. It's very different, and it's sort of like, I'm going to say like a key lime pie, where you get the sweetness and the tanginess of the pie all in one. It's very much like that actually, but with the lemon sweetness. It's heavier than meringue, by the way. Stop eating crack. Oh, the peanut butter cake's gone, people. What is wrong with you? Pace yourself, love.
It tastes really nice.
Okay, so let's get this.
See, you never miss a chance on a live stream to fat shame me.
Don't talk with your mouth full, love. It's not a good look.
Enjoy the silence.
Well. Look at this. This could be definitely 2 servings, I feel. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm. I like the smell.
I know. That has to cool. So we shall do that.
What about the other one?
Well, given that this yogurt cake needed an extra 30 seconds, I'm letting this go for maybe 10 more minutes.
Okay, so that one had an extra 4 minutes, sorry.
So
that's 24.
24 minutes, but it looked ready at the 20-minute mark as well. I just went extra because I was late removing the foil.
Right, so you can let that go for a little bit?
Yes.
I've still got the time on. So. Chef says, back to staining, guys. Might be able to check in by the end of the show. No worries, bro. Thank you for coming along.
Thank you.
Ron says, doing much better, back to his old self.
Nice.
Becky says, yes, cream cheese frosting. Penny Goodwin says, hi, love from California.
Hello Penny. How are you?
Along. Ruth says, chocolate chips. Ooh, yeah, that'll go down really well.
Yes, even a melted chocolate, like doing like a marble kind of effect, melted chocolate stirred through this dish. And like, keep in mind, I just use plain old almond butter. Your options for the butter is endless, because I'll show you another one, right?
Becky says shavings of dark chocolate just as they do in a fancy cafe.
Yes.
Yes, that would be lovely.
I've got various almond butters, but you get really nice ones like this almond cacao butter. It's by a 99th Monkey. But
Is that how you say that?
What? Almond cacao. What? How do you say it?
I thought it was cacao.
And now you know why he messes everyone's name up.
Becky says, what did I miss? Did Mel just change her top? Abracadabra.
No, it's here. I was having a
Power surge.
Power surge, a hot flash. But let's take this one out, and I think we're going to talk about how to get that burnt crust, right? So, because I think it is ready. Oh, I better get something to put it on.
Anne-Marie says, yes, Becky, as in you did change your top. Lucky says, sneaky shopping is the only way to shop.
Yes, my auntie used to hide bags and bags of clothes with the tag on, she would, that's fine. Anyway, last story time. She would go shopping like during her lunch hour or whatever, and then hide the bags. And then when her husband wasn't around, she would put them into the wardrobe but have the tag on. Then her husband would say, oh, I haven't seen that before. And she'll say, oh, I've had it in the wardrobe for ages, I just haven't worn it yet. And she did it like for years and years. She's passed away now, but it's one of my fond memories of her. Switch that off.
Penny says, oh, he's so sweet, take it. So when you're talking about me giving you compliments on
Yes.
stuff.
Look.
Ooh. That looks so much bigger than the one that came out
Well,
of the microwave.
I'm just going to show you the difference because
Don't burn yourself.
I'm not going to, but look at the difference.
I can't take the
My
roasting.
goodness me. And yes, it's a little, it's less jiggly than that one, but it is still, I mean, I can shake it a little bit. But you can get a blowtorch and brown this bottom if you just throw some like sweetener on top and then crystallize it with the blowtorch. And I reckon you would have a fabulous dessert. But I'm going to come around. It's very exciting. Okay, you can see that it's shiny, and then I'm going to poke it as well. It's very soft. Oops.
That's super soft.
Oops, I almost dropped it there, but
Welcome to the live, people. Here's an empty kitchen.
very, very impressed. I would just bake this, then, you know, put it in the microwave because, wow, it looks so good. And we have run out of time. Are there any more comments?
There it is. So let's see. Michael says, men just don't notice these things, Mel. You should know that by now living with Chris. That is not true. I notice everything.
No, he does not. Anyway, keep going. We're trying to read, be respectful and read the comments. Shut your mouth, love. As in, close your mouth.
I am just gobsmacked.
Read the comments and then you can be gobsmacked in the background.
Oh my god. Ruth says, men don't pay attention, Mel.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael says, what was that, K Mama? And don't listen to that. Becky Nelson says, I agree. Patreon is a way to give monthly, or to monthly give you a little something.
Yes.
Not that you do all your work there, but they're a great easy way for us to give.
Yes.
Now, Lackey's like lifting me up with one hand and then just smacking me with the other because she says, Mel, don't fat shame poor Chris. And then in the next breath says, I wouldn't be alive if Chris didn't mess up pronouncing something.
Yes. Speaking of support, a fantastic way of supporting us is to watch our videos to the end. Now, we'll welcome feedback and you know how to make things more interesting, but YouTube, when they see you viewing something in its entirety, they think, oh, this must be a good video. We'll show it to people who are similar to you. And then they show it on. That's just how the algorithm works. And especially like when a video just drops, like as soon as we release a video, they only give us half an hour to judge the video. So if we got lots of views in 30 minutes, they'll start like showing everybody. That's just how it works. In our experience, that's what we find does make, you know, all the difference. I think I said everything right, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so you don't have to donate or, pay a monthly fee. We have lots of people who are retired on our channel. Just simply by watching is great support. So thank you. Don't feel pressured.
Let's see. Ruth is a sweetheart after all. She says, Chris, you are skinny, but you love food. I'll take that, Ruth. I'll take that on a good day. I am not skinny. But thank you. That'll keep me coming back till next week. Penny says that that's a condition your aunt had. It's a shopping addiction. I have it. I know. LOL. And she also says, my husband of 41 years notices all the time.
Oh, he knows.
He notices.
He notices.
All the time.
Oh, right.
When things change.
You, I would say, probably 90%. You're pretty good at noticing things, but you do drop the ball sometimes.
Oh, so I've gone from knowing nothing and not noticing anything.
Never said you know nothing.
I said I notice all the time. You said no, you don't.
That's true. So now I'm being more specific and saying round about 90%. It's not hard to understand, or is it? Keep reading comments, love. Stay focused.
So I shave off an entire beard and you say nothing, but I'm the one that doesn't notice stuff.
Except he told me he was going to shave, he was going to do his beard. So I'm expecting it to be trimmed down, right? So anyway, keep going.
Great excuse. Patty says, don't forget to hit the like button. There are only 8 right now. Thank you, Patty. Hit the like button, everybody. Smash that thumbs up button.
It sunk a little bit, but still looks better. What?
Petey says, stop fighting, Mom and Dad.
Anyway, you can call us the Full Fighters from now on if you want. And we're going to sign off, and we hope this live show was valuable for you. You can throw a couple of ingredients together and have a really low carb but delicious base of a cake that you can switch up and make to your liking. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and be well.
Bye, guys.
Oh, you got your thing hand out.